up to the max.
Breaking sound barriers. This is the never-ending exploration of indie music culture, featuring artist interviews, industry trends, and underground gems. Imagine a podcast that will guide you through the indie music revolution, connecting talented musicians with real superfans, sharing innovative strategies, organic tips, and a relentless passion to support the underground music scene. You're listening to the Indie Music Publicist.
Hi, Virginia. Thanks for joining me today. It's such a pleasure to have you on the podcast. To kick things off, I was hoping you share a little bit about yourself. Can you tell us a few things that might help us get to know you better?
I thank you so kindly for having me on the podcast. So, my name is Virginia Jacobs. I am 21 years old. I was born and raised originally in Thailand. I moved here to the United States at the age of 5. I am blind. I have a condition called Peter's anomaly. I have a rare form of Peter's anomaly where the layers of my eye didn't form correctly. In most cases of Peter's anomaly, a lot of people have facial deformities. I got lucky and I just don't have all the layers of my eye.
I want to thank you for your submission. First of all, Melodic Playground Radio was created to support songs like yours and artists like you. But believe it or not, your song inspired me to write a few songs about 2024 for my own project. Your song, I Want to Feel, is so intimate and heartfelt. Can you tell us about how you were inspired to write this song? Was it a particular moment or journey in your life?
I wrote this song because I had lost 2 very important people in my life. I wrote it in a time when I was grieving. A lot of the things that I said in the song were actual things that I said to people. Words like, can you help me remember how to smile? Can you make my life worthwhile? Were things that I said to people. And a lot of them thought I was strange. They didn't know how to respond to it, and I would journal a lot of the stuff that I said. The words to my song still hold up today. I unfortunately lost a very close family member recently, and I am going through the grieving process once more.
My condolences, Virginia. I'm very sorry to hear that, but I am very proud of the way you're handling it. Music is therapy to us all. And the crazy part is your song is actually helping other people. Some of us sing away the pain. Sometimes just knowing you're not alone is a huge difference maker. Okay, let's take a quick commercial break and jump back on the mic after a word from today's sponsor.
Dope Water, natural spring water, nourishing the mind, body, and soul. It's the podcast takeover. And now a message from today's special guest.
What's up, guys? This is John Paul Wallace from Dope Water. I want to give a big shout out to DJ Meladik and all the musicians around the globe trying to survive the mental health roller coaster ride. Don't give up. Your dream is important. You are important. Keep making music your dopamine and keep being dope.
All right, family. I'm DJ Meladik, and I am your indie music publicist. We are back on the mic with Virginia R. Jacobs. And speaking of her new song, I Want to Feel, I know you're all curious to hear it, so be sure to search for it after this episode. I could have played it here right now for you, but that doesn't add her to your playlist or trigger the algorithm. Plus, if you listen on Spotify or iHeartRadio, you'd be putting a couple pennies in her pocket as well. So where were we? The production is so delicate and suits the song perfectly. Did you work with anyone else on this project, or was it entirely self-produced?
I worked with a few other people, but they've asked me kindly to not use their names.
So, what's next for you as an artist? Are there any upcoming projects, performances, or new songs in the works? Where can listeners find more of your music or connect with you online?
So I currently don't have any new projects planned. I recently released a few singles. I released my cover of How Great Is Our God World Edition cover. It was an inspiration off of Chris Tomlin's How Great Is Our God World Edition. I wanted to do my own because originally when he did the song, he butchered a lot of the pronunciations in the different languages, and I wanted to release one that represented each language correctly. I worked with a team of people that spoke the different native languages. I recorded it in English, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, Indonesian, and Chinese. I released another song called Revelation, and it is based off one of the books in the Bible called Revelation, and it talks about the end times. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Virginia R. Jacobs.
Okay, let's switch it up a bit. Random question. What's the most surprising or unexpected song on your personal playlist right now?
The most surprising song that I have in my playlist currently is a song called O Lang Syne. It's a Scottish song. It reminds me of my pops, who is sadly passed away.
And now, a moment of silence.
I'm curious. When you're not creating music, what do you love to do in your downtime? Do you have any hobbies or interests that keep you grounded?
I love to knit and I love to play piano.
Virginia, it has been a pleasure getting to know you today. And for the record, you are the first ever guest on this podcast. But before I let you go, I am wondering if there's anything you would like to say to our listeners.
Always remember that you are not alone.
DJ Meladik and Melodic Playground is now broadcasting 24 hours a day.